Good morning, beautiful angels. Hello, Snoopy. Are you joining us for the reading today? So we're going to do a collective reading, and we're just going to jump right in. I was going through some stuff, and I'm just laughing because it's, it's just funny to me. Like, your girl here almost 30, right? But I'm so tiny. I'm honestly so tiny. And I was like, I'm just gonna go through these clothes here. And then I found a pair of jeans and I was like, oh, they look like they would fit me, right? So I was like, yeah, these are really cute. Like, you can't see the bottoms, but they're like little ripped jeans, right? And hang on, let me get comfy. Give me a moment. So I put them on, I was like, yeah, vibing. Got a whole vibe on. And they're age 11. Age 11. Come on now. Almost 30 and I wear age 11 clothes because I'm just so small, and like I lost like a lot of weight over the past couple months, and yeah, like women's clothes, like the size 6 women's, they don't fit me anymore. Like my jeans just, they hang off. So I was like, what size am I gonna wear? So I guess the answer to that is age 11 children's clothes. Age 11 children's clothes. So the message that kept coming through all day yesterday was, kept hearing, between a rock and a hard place, on repeat, between a rock and a hard place. And I was like, well, Spirit, what about it? And a Spirit was saying that there's a lot of people right now that are between a rock and a hard place. Now, what does this even mean, right? Such a weird metaphor. But I love metaphors. But it basically means being stuck between 2 hard decisions and feeling like you don't have much of a choice. Feeling like you are in a position where whatever route you take is going to not benefit your life, basically. Now, I was like, okay, I get that, Spirit, but what are you trying to show us here? What is the message that you're wanting us to bring forward in relation to this metaphor? And then Spirit showed us that when you're in this space, it's kind of like being in a mental mind loop, and you can only see 2 directions. It's like polarized, or it seems dual, like this way or that way, but there's no in-between space, or it appears that way. It appears like you are put in a position of making a decision that you don't want to make, and whatever way you are going to make that choice, there's going to be consequences, or there are going to be hardships. Now, in life, we can't really avoid that. We have to face it. Now, what Spirit was trying to show us, and we downloaded a lot of information yesterday about new energetic blueprints that we're going to be utilizing moving forward into the new organic timeline. Now, if you're working with me, you're going to know a little bit about what I'm talking about. This is a new system that's coming in for 2022. I apologize for the noise in the background. This new energetic system is basically going to help us operate between the higher mind and the subconscious mind, and be able to be really kind of adaptable in reality. And we're not going to go too much into that because it's very advanced stuff, and that's more for like the personal work that we're doing on the side of these messages that we're bringing for inspiration. Now, what we can share is that when we're operating in this mind space, where we are operating between kind of like looping, and we're in our head, and we're feeling anxious, and we are, shallow breathing, We feel panicked. Whatever route we take, it doesn't seem like a good option. We're overwhelmed and we can't really see clearly when we are overwhelmed. Now, you are a divine being. You are not completely, I was going to say you're not helpless, because you have the divine existing within you. You have the present moment. You have your heart. You have the stargate. You have a miracle essence that exists within you, and that is your connection to spirit and to God. Now, when you're in this space, you're going to have to make a decision either way. But what spirit is inviting us to do in this moment is to breathe, is to allow space for the miracle to occur, allow space for the divine to come through, and kind of come through as a middle point in between the decision, in between the experience. Now, as you allow the space for spirit to come through, you're going to allow space for presence, for awareness, and for the divine intervention to incur, to input into your life. Now, whatever decision you make in that space, you cannot make the wrong decision, because the divine will be orchestrating movement in that space through your willingness to connect through the center, through the heart. You are not going to then create from the fear or manifestation from the subconscious imprint. You're going to allow the divine, your connection to God through your head, through Godhead, okay? Because as we said, you're a divine being. You are not completely helpless when you have connection to spirit. There is a team, there is angels, there is spirit guides, there are ancestors that are with you, that are supporting you, okay? And also got a message about creativity and creative. So you may be like a very creative person, but there's something you're being guided to do at this time, to follow your passion and dream in regards to something very creative in your life, okay? And then we looked at the time and it said 11:11 and it jumped to 11:14. Now the energy in this reading is very potent, okay? So just breathe. Allow space for the cascading nature of reality. Give yourself a bit of room to move, release. The second that you allow the space, you are going to release pressure instantly of feeling like you have to have it figured out, like you have to continuously take the wheel. You can allow your higher self, you can allow spirit, you can allow God to assist you in making the decisions, okay? Don't react in the moment. Perceive, breathe, evaluate the situation before responding, and then you are going to feel the presence of spirit come through, and it's going to make movements in the trajectories within your life. Now, you might be experiencing a lot of fluidity right now. You might be experiencing a lot of quantum events, meaning you may be quantum jumping, you may be jumping between parallel timelines, time may be glitching, there may be a lot of things that are happening in reality that are kind of making everything seem very lucid and very dreamlike. But that's just the energy that's coming in right now is very advanced. We are moving into the higher dimensional planes of existence, and we're evolving as humanity, so we are going to upgrade. Now this process is not easy. It's not a walk in the park. You may see we out here and we're smiling and whatever, but trust me, it is a difficult process, and it takes a lot of will, it takes a lot of inner strength, it takes a lot of inner work, it takes a lot of healing, and it takes a lot of patience, compassion, empathy, and humility to be able to operate at higher states of consciousness in this reality. Now we're going to get some posted oracle cards, and I really want to keep this nice and short and sweet, so we'll maybe only go for a couple more minutes, post this up, and we'll try and do a couple more readings, probably try and do a love reading. So any messages in regards to what we have already currently shared in regards to in between a rock and a hard place? Yeah, I feel like this is something to do with career. This is something to do with your mission, your purpose here on earth, okay? But whatever you're being guided to do, this is a creative endeavor. This is a movement in your career, and it's going to bring you a lot of stability. It's going to bring you a lot of abundance, okay? And it's going to ground you into the knowingness of who you are. We have Queen of Pentacles, Earth, and career. You are going to be very successful in your career, okay? And yeah, stuck between a rock and a hard place, okay? In this space, you're going to feel a lot of emotion, but utilize this emotion for creation. Become the alchemist, is what Spirit is saying. Alchemize these feelings, and you are going to see the shift happen in your career that is going to bring you a lot of stability. Do not downplay, I just said, do not downplay your own greatness, okay? You're going to be receiving a lot of receptivity from people. You're going to be receiving a lot of kindness and appreciation from the people around you, from your loved ones, from your community. There's a lot of wisdom that you know. When you allow the space, you're allowing space for wisdom to then guide you, rather than allowing you to operate from association, from the memory bank imprints that have already preceded in your mind. So you are not kind of allocating what has been. And yeah, so like, say something happened before, you then have a memory of that. So when you're in a position that is very similar to that, it's like a replay of the subconscious memory or that experience coming up again. But you're not the same being as you once were. So the way you handle and operate and how this experience happens is going to be totally different, because you have a different mindset, you have a different insight that is here to guide you within that decision or movement, okay? Yeah. Tell me more about that. Get a couple more messages, okay. Tell me more about the star. Okay. I got like something here, like there's someone that's really connected with the with galactic energy, with stargaze and things like that, and they're supposed to be doing something along those lines with their career of working with galactic and interdimensional energies here. You have a very I'm seeing like within your birth chart, like there is a star-like quality, meaning you are supposed to be seen and acknowledged in this lifetime for within your career. Yeah, like people are seeing you as somebody who shines very bright, somebody that is, I'm hearing, inspirational and very magnetic. You're in a very magnetic energy right now, but make sure you're attracting the right things, because magnetism attracts everything. You need discernment within this space. Okay, 13 on the clock, 44. Are you learning, or are you continuously replaying karmic cycles, okay? You have to know the difference between loyalty and manipulation. It's a message that just come through, but we're not going too much into that. I want to continue with the message that we were already going with. We're not going into love. Thank you, Spirit, okay? You're being guided to have hope, and within your hope, you're going to find faith. Now, remember that you are here now. You are here now. You have unlimited potentiality in this reality. You are an inspirational, divine, creative being. And when we're in the emotive fields, when we're deep in the emotional body, when we're deep in our human essence, it can be hard to feel that when we are being overridden and overwhelmed with emotions. I'm hearing meditate. Go within. Go to a space where you feel calm, that you can bring your energy down, whether this is going out into nature, this is having a spiritual bath, a shower, lights as well. I'm seeing, if you're feeling overwhelmed, put yourself in a space where you are going to feel safe. So put on some candles, put some low lighting, not too bright lights, okay? And allow yourself almost like an incubation chamber for yourself. I'm seeing that's going to help someone. Yeah, there's a lot of people watching you, or whatever you're going to do. There's going to be a lot of eyes, a lot of people paying attention, a lot of people really interested in what you do and what you talk about. There is a field of opportunity here for it, okay? Yeah, but somebody is like rejecting the divine to come forward, so you need to ask. I'm hearing on repeat. Ask for support, ask for help, ask for guidance, ask, because this is stuck between a rock and a hard place. So somebody is worrying about where, how, and when, and all the details. The details are not for you to figure out. You just need to respond on the guidance, but make sure you're receiving the guidance and you're not operating from fear, and because the fear is going to create an overlay. So make sure you're operating from, but as we said, it doesn't even matter, because if you took a decision from fear, but then you allow yourself to breathe and to connect, you're going to allow the divine to intervene, and it doesn't matter which road you take, that detour will still have benefit in your life. That detour will still come with a gift. It will come with an experience that is going to then later serve you in life. So don't worry so much about, oh, I feel like I fucked up, I made a wrong decision, or whatever, okay? Because everything happens the way it's meant to happen, or you wouldn't have done that in the first place. So this is calling for spiritual strength. You are a warrior. You're a warrior of light, Spirit's saying, okay? So remember that. And as we were saying, give space for yourself to slow down, to breathe. The energy is very, very, very quick. Connecting with presence through your divine innocence. Do something for your inner child today, okay? Do something for your inner child, okay? Closing out message, okay? In regards to this. In regards to... Tell me one more thing about this, sir. Yeah. You have the ability to manifest greatness in this life. You are loved. You are appreciated. You are important, and you have purpose here. You have... You have the ability to manifest new timelines, to truly create through the quantum field, okay? You're going to be very abundant in this lifetime. Pay attention to your dreams, Spirit is saying. Connecting with your pillar of light to stabilize between the fast-paced, creative, kind of rhythmic cadence energy that is coming in, because you are magic. And remember, it is not just you. It is not just me, it is we, and we are a collaborative, connected network of intelligence within the organic light streams. And as you allow this process, things are going to move with a lot more ease in your life. Okay, thank you so much. So allow space for observation so that you can truly feel the frequency of Spirit coming through in your life. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you all soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're vibing with it. I lost track of words. Like, you can't do that and then try and be human at the same time. It's like, what just even happened there? Who even knows? It's like, I want to finish a reading, but I want to keep talking. But I know if I keep talking, I'm going to just be like, mind blow. But yeah, awkwardness. Love you.